Hi everyone. So that's it. The UK is in full lockdown. Bum, bum, bum. Sounds scary, doesn't it? But it's not scary, so don't be scared. Please, don't be scared. There's no need. The whole point is just for us to stop congregating in large groups and spreading the virus to each other, to slow it down so our NHS can cope. That's it. So I haven't spent the morning hammering crooked bits of wood over every window and door for when the zombies come. I haven't been digging and filling pits with burning tar or creating traps around the perimeter of my property. I have simply been working out how on earth I'm going to keep myself sane. Okay, all right, okay, more sane over the coming 3 months. Now, one form of exercise a day, Mr. Gove clarified this morning on BBC TV. So it's walking, cycling, or jogging. Now, I don't do a lot of cycling, so I'm down to 2, and I've spent all morning walking around the kitchen. Does that mean if I go out for a jog, I'm going to get arrested? Not worth the risk, so I've decided to stay in and eat ice cream instead. Very, very lucky here at FBP to have this beautiful garden to wander about in. And that's where my parents live, right there, you see? And we live right here in this little hobbit hut at the end of the garden. So, in that respect, because my parents and us guys have been hanging around together anyway, and shopping and sharing cars and this sort of thing, we're all part of the same herd, so we get to mix it up together. So there's actually 5 of us on the property. I spoke to Harry this morning. Obviously disappointing that Harry can't come up here from Bristol for the next 3 months, but we'll be doing video chats and video calls and stuff. So what I'd suggest you do, if you're on the internet, which you probably are if you're listening to this, if you're not sure how to set up things like video calls and stuff, go on to Nat Wright's stream. She's got some really good advice, and also Kate Russell's stream. And they got some really good advice about how to stay in touch and how to use the tech that you no doubt already own to be able to have face-to-face, normal conversations with the people who you're no longer allowed to visit. And don't forget, guys, that includes your neighbours. I've got neighbours over here, we're waving at them in the morning and stuff, but we're not having extended conversations, we're not leaning on the fence, chewing the fat. But what we can do is, we can just go ahead and jump on Skype or Discord, or there are various options for video conferencing, and just have a chat with the neighbours as well. Check in on someone today. Some people might be really, really scared about what happened yesterday, about the whole lockdown thing, because lockdown sounds very scary. Stop stockpiling bog roll. You can go out shopping whenever you need to. I usually go out shopping once a week because of where I am out in the countryside. Some people out here go out once a month. So if you do see people stockpiling a couple of packs of loo roll, don't scowl at them. That might be their first monthly shop for weeks and weeks. But just shop responsibly, shop normally. There's nothing wrong with the supply chain. You must know by now that there's plenty of food and sustenance for us all out there in the supply chain in the UK at the moment. I mean, you've heard about these mountains of food that gets wasted every week, right? And free cyclers who are heading off, and freegans they call themselves. They go into the bins outside supermarkets, the hygienic bins, and they go and nick all the stuff from there, and that's what they survive on. There's loads of food. There's plenty of food for all of us. There's no need to start buying chest freezers. There's no need to start stockpiling nonsense. Just relax, stay calm. And for all you workaholics out there, like me, although my workplace is still right here, I'm going to be doing less of it, because the stress of working from home just normally, 9 to 5, or 9 to 9 usually for me, 7 days a week, is often negated by a nice relaxing chill in the evening and then off to bed. Well, it's going to be a little bit different, because I don't have the option to, for example, skip out fishing or... Oh! Quick! Lock it all down! Lock it all down! It's fine. I don't have the option to just skip away for a few hours and go fishing to go and calm my mind or whatever. So as a result, if I can't increase the amount of leisure time, I'm going to decrease the amount of work time. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to choose to do. And one of the first things I've done is I've decided not to shave every day, but instead I'm going to shave every 3 or 4 days. That's just for me, it's not going to do any good one way or the other, it's just for me. So every 3 or 4 days I'm going to have shave instead of every day or every other day. This tree here behind me, this massive old willow tree, has just had a haircut. That's why it's looking a little bit naked at the moment, but that's what's been going on. Literally, they finished yesterday, and then Boris locked the country down in the evening. So all of the wood that's come off that thing is currently sitting in the front garden, which is the other side of that house, and we're making a jungle gym for Lacey. So lots of wood chip, lots of all the logs and various things. So that's going to be quite a fun project to do as well. And yeah, and we're going to be tidying the garden up because it's going to be the height of summer when this thing blows over. It could be sort of July, even early August. So because of that, we're going to spend the time tidying the garden up and making it all look lovely. So in between normal business duties that I've done some this morning, I'll be doing more later, I'm going to be skipping out and doing a bit of weeding, or clipping some trees, or just moving some garden furniture around the place, just keeping busy and doing fun things. If you've got a guitar in the corner of your house as a sort of ornament, like I have, this might be the perfect opportunity to teach yourself how to play it. Imagine that, playing the guitar. You could release a song called My COVID Journey, and you could sing it yourself. Imagine that. There's going to be loads of people doing live streams on twitch.tv. If you go to twitch.tv, it's not just people playing computer games, although there are lots and lots of that. If you go to twitch.tv and search their creative streams, you'll find people doing crochet and decoupage and all sorts of stuff, and also musicians, artists. There's a whole world of culture out there that maybe you haven't been as connected to as you thought you had the time to, because you've always had to be at work, or you've always had these crazy duties. Take the opportunity. Don't cower in your homes. Thrive in your homes. And I'll do another one of these soon. Enjoy. Commander Dan out.